football season, everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down, aggressive start. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running
One of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The game makes it second and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he gets the pass away. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Here's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This is why you play every single down. You never know the result. Last play, they gave up a big gain. This time, make a few adjustments. Great effort. They come up with a sack.
They'll give it to the running back. Fights off a defender. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. They'll try the option play here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Send the back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense.
I can't pick a play. I just had to pause a real quick.
Get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. We'll try to run it with the option. Just trucks the man. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught on the outside. It's Thomas. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Ball handed off. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And they'll set up their PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 10.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Minter's going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. We're going to throw for it on third and short. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option.
Over there sliding, Jay.
He's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
That shit should not be open.
The offense will set it now at the 44.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of
Because there's a zone, there's a fucking zone that's supposed to be there.
To start the second half of the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly
That shit's
see
not
matchups
supposed
they
to be
want to
that
take
open.
advantage of.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good...
No game plan for that, dog.
Great job of anticipating that and coming up
My
with
best
a big
DB, man.
defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
It's an option look. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's the option play. He's brought down out at the 46. The game makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. With the extra point, the lead
I feel you. It's the DB supposed to beat it.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
On first down, it's play action. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They'll run the option. He decides to keep it here. Oh, the ball comes loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
I told you they're just not ready, Jay.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He lets it go on the move. And he pulls in the catch. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
I thought you just jumped off sides. That was close.
UCLA 7.
They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. First and 10 play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Bruins are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Linebacker shifting around now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
What?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he'll get the ball back there.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers.
My quarterback's in shambles right now.
Throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Handoff to the back. Keep the clock moving. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins. Now the important point.
Whoa! You lied. You lied. You said you were going for 2. You said if you scored, you were going for 2. You lied, dog. I gave you a gift and you lied.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
You see how that fucker just ran a streak when he was on a comeback route?
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Now you won't get the ball now.
But I'm saying now my mental is prepared.
I'm gonna
Alabama's offense
kick a game-winning field goal.
They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's a strong stiff arm. Finally out of bounds after
Bounds. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. That shit's unnecessary.
Let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
It's a run to the left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They feed the fullback this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of
God, how lucky was that, dog? That was fresh set of downs. Now it kind of fucked me over here. Whatever.
Biggest drive of the game here coming up. It's win it or go to OT. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this was
watch that juke. That was
whoa! I
whoa!
expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss.
You trying to stop the clock on me, Jay? You trying to stop the clock on me, Jay?
Take the result of the play. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Block, Jay. That's bullshit.
Gives it to the back.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make.
That's that baby back bullshit.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Sticking with the running game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable.
I told you weren't getting the ball back.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And And the pass is incomplete.
Lobbed it, bro. He lobbed it. He lobbed it.
Ball will turn over on downs.
And I'm all about an offensive coordinator being aggressive. But the decision not to kick the field goal to potentially give them the lead, that one could backfire.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that's incomplete. Just
they're sparing you, Jay. They're sparing you.
Down is an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Fumble. Just run
whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yes.
You lucky I like to make shit interesting.
So here comes our first play of overtime. The quarterback's got it on the option. The quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run the option. Good enough for first down yardage.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach who said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it. This offense has already failed on 5 fourth down attempts. They're going to go for number 6 right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer to the touchdown to stay in this game. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
That's wide open every fucking time.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door for the first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now. Here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him.
GG's, buddy.
Able to